Hi guys, welcome. Let's ask one question. How to automate exported data analysis in Python? Exported data analysis is used to explore the different aspects of the data, and exported data analysis is a general approach of identifying the characteristics of the data. We are working only by visualizing the data set. Analyzing the data set is a hectic task and takes a lot of time. According to the study, EDA takes around 30% effort of the project, but it cannot be eliminated. Python provides certain open source modules that can automate the whole process of EDA and save a lot of time. So I'm creating the series of videos here, how we can automate the data analysis. So as part of this video, we are going to discuss one module named called Pandas Profiling. How to use this Pandas Profiling on the data set, what is the use of it, what is the significance, and a lot of other things which we are going to see it. Let's dive into it. Now we are looking into the Pandas Profiling GitHub page. If you little scroll down, you see that the Pandas profiling generates profile reports from the Pandas data frame. So you need to have Pandas first and get the data into the data frame. And after that, you pass that data frame to the Pandas profiling module, right? So latest version of this is 2.11, and now it can supports the compressed files as well. And you can see there is some examples given in this platform. You can also go and explore it. And how to install this one, there is another two ways we can do it. One is with the pip install, another one is the conda install, and also we can take it from the source code. And there is also documentation here, and there is a simple snippet code is also given how to start with your code. So you can check this platform. Okay. So to begin with this, I'm going to show you that how to install this. Okay. You can see on my system, okay, I am onto the condas environment. So we actually use the anaconda environment that's called base by default. I already installed here conda install space -c conda -forge pandas dash profiling. So I installed already. It will ask you that installing the some of the dependency packages. So once after installing the dependencies packages, so this will be shown successfully installed it. So if you want to check the help section, then you have to go to the pandas underscore profiling dash h. This will give you all the commands which are there on the pandas profiling. Let's dive into the coding part and we'll see that how we can explore it. Okay, let's start the programming now. I'm going to import the pandas profiling here. Import pandas underscore profiling. So as alias name is pp. I want to check the current version in my local. Now you can see the current version is 2.11.0. Now I'm going to also import the pandas here. Import pandas as pd dot underscore underscore version underscore underscore. The pandas version is 1.0.3. Okay. So now let's deep dive into the analysis part. So I'm going to load some data set here. To load the data set, I'm going to use the some CSV file. So read underscore CSV, and I'm just going to add country vaccinations. Okay, so I'm just taking into the new variable. So vaccination underscore Twitter underscore data. So this data which I'm going to just enter and show you, this is how the data which is there. But I don't want to see data like this, and also we can use the header section here. So if you can see, only 5 rows will be displayed from the data set by default. So what we can do, right, we'll pass this entire data frame to the pandas profiling class. So we'll ask that profiling to give the report. So what we'll do now, so we have now, there is alias name pp. So pandas profiling dot, and profiled report. This is a class which we can pass it here, and your whole data frame, whatever you have it here right now, the vaccination Twitter data. You just pass here, and now you can just enter, and you see interesting things. So it's summarizing the data set. Okay, it's calculating, I mean, it is trying to get all the informations, like calculating the some descriptive analysis it is doing backend, like mean, correlation coefficients, a lot of other things, missing values, many things it is trying to find out, right? So it'll take little time because it has to go to the whole data set and get the data. Now it is generating the report structure. Finally, it is rendering to the HTML page, of course, within the Jupyter itself. Now let's have a look into the information here. You see the default name here, Pandas Profiling Report, but we can also change it by using the title, but I will give it later. And also you can see that's overall report here, number of variables, number of observations, missing cells percentage, duplicate rows percentage, total size in memory, all the information, the category variables and numerical variables out of 15. And thus it is giving the each and every variable information, like you can see the statistics about each variable. So is it the high cardinality, high correlation, and each and everything. You can also click the each data, and again you can find what is the maximum length, median length, mean length, minimum length, all the information perfectly. We are getting all the information from this, each column wise. Okay, the words, characteristics, and everything, and ISO code and date, and each and every column. But you can see there is a high correlation, missing, and zeros. So lot of information which is providing with the simple function. Basically you are calling the class there is a profile report. It's not about not only about the each columns wise, and also we can see there is the variables. You can click on interactions, so you can click this buttons here, okay, if you want to go to the next levels. So you can see the graphs also, it is giving out all the information. And also we can click on the missing values. If you can see the count matrix, there is a heat map, dendrogram, so all the relationship between the variables. So it's a complete information which is giving to us directly, right? So if you want to change this, okay, for example, as I said, there are some attributes are there here. So example, we can give the title is equal to, we can say something like vaccination feeds data analysis. We can mention like that. Okay, so country vaccinations tweets analysis, something like this. Countries vaccinations data analysis. So if I'm going to run again, okay, so title is equal to, so if I'm going to run it again, so I'm getting an exception, the spelling is wrong here, so I have to, so again this will take the process, and again it is summarizing the data sets. Again it will generate the report structure and finally render to the HTML page. All the steps will go again and again when you hit the profile report. Now it is generating the report structure again. Now it is rendering to the HTML page. Now you can see that the title of the page which is got renamed. I mean to say that report name is got renamed here, country vaccination data analysis. The report is same only. So what is main analysis which is performing here? The variables information and correlations, missing values, how the sample data looks, all this information which is providing it. And also there is something called another tag name is called explorative is equal to true. So this is something like will give more information about exploratory data analysis more than basics. So explorative is equal to true. This will provide the graphs as well. Okay, I'm just going to enter and it will take some time. Now you can see the report. Okay, so is there anything as added here extra? No, but there is a warnings and reproduction, many things are there. I'll little scroll down here. This is going to provide little graphs like correlations graphs, and this is what we are not seeing few minutes back, but right now we can see correlations with the expression. Okay, it's like a different types of correlations we have it, right? Pearson, Spearman, Kendall, and Filke. So Kendall, and there are others. We are seeing it here. The missing values also like which is represented this, and some more information about this. But if you can give more larger data sets also, this Pandas profiling can handle from the latest versions. In the older versions, Pandas profiling is not capable of handling the larger data sets. Now it is handling with the latest versions. And one more important thing is, if you want to make it to the widgets, if you want to create. Now you can see the report which is got generated. This is a little different from the previous report because from the UI level there is some widgets is added, like for each variables also we can see like ISO code, little different. This is completely like very nice HTML page kind of uh, data visualization. So this we can also use it for the website display also. For example, there is a 2 HTML is there. We can use this data profile to the HTML page as well. There is a Slack website or Slack community for the Pandas profiling module. If you are interested, if you have any questions, you can go and join with that, ask the questions. The teams can help you. So it's really yeah, interesting if you can try. So I'm also coming with another two important modules. I will explain you into the next two videos. You get more idea how to automate the EDA. Thank you so much for watching.